How do I look?
I hope I look okay.
Good morning. I'm your host, Grad Fawkes. Here to join us is co-pilot that will be navigate the existential threat of politics and media bureaucracy.
Was that okay? Was that okay, co-pilot? Was that okay for first take? Shall we try it again, or is that okay? You think the audience will like that? I don't know what to do.
That was fine, Grad take two. Good morning, Grad. Welcome back to the Who Cares News, where the facts are fractal, the truth is spiral, and your host is syncopated by nature.
Yes, we're broadcasting live from the center of the octagon where free will meets Fibonacci.
So you're telling me the universe isn't just winging it? I thought chaos was nature's improv night. I mean, look at water dripping off your hand. It's like it's trying to escape your existential dread. And tree lines on mountain ridges.
They look like my hairline after grad school.
But then Mandelbrot shows up like, surprise, it's all patterned. Evidently chaos is just jazz with a math degree. Explain this to me like I'm a sunflower with trust issues. How does the golden ratio go from flower petals to dragonfly wings?
It's just nature flexing its math skills.
I know Fibonacci's out here designing insects like it's Project Runway. It's why everything spirals like it's trying to escape a bad date.
But I thought we were supposed to be talking about the news.
Oh, my bad. In that case, here it is. Donald Trump cut tariffs on food, coffee, and other essentials to fight inflation according to Bloomberg 1. He's also going after the BBC for defamation, BBC News 1, and dropped his endorsement of Marjorie Taylor Greene that was posted on Forbes 1. Switzerland got a tariff rate cut to 15% and pledged $200 billion in US investments, Reuters 1. And the Justice Department is probing Epstein's ties with Democrats, The Hill 1. Sorry, I don't have access to page numbers.
I know Trump is going after BBC. Didn't he go after CNN also?
Indeed, Trump has had a contention with multiple media outlets, including BBC and CNN. Recently, he criticised the BBC for allegedly editing a speech of his, making it appear as if he encouraged the Capitol riots. He's even threatened a billion-dollar lawsuit against them for defamation.
Legacy media has a long track record of high-profile figures putting their foot in their mouth. Whoopi Goldberg and Robert De Niro are just two of the most visible examples.
Chris Cuomo, CNN, 2021, blurred the line between anchor and family fixer, and CNN decided blood wasn't thicker than contracts. Fired after it was revealed he helped his brother, then Governor Andrew Cuomo, strategize against sexual harassment allegations.
Yeah, Brian Williams, NBC 2015, flew too close to the truth, claiming he was under fire in Iraq. Turns out the only shots were rating shots.
Suspended and then stepped down as nightly news anchor after false claims. Matt Lauer, NBC 2017, cashed out after scandal, proving the no-spin zone was really a spin cycle. Fired following sexual misconduct allegations, part of the Knowledge Me Too wave.
The pattern, when anchors are required to step down, it's usually tied to scandal or misconduct, harassment, inappropriate behavior, credibility collapse, fabricated or misleading reporting. On-air controversies that damage the network's brand. Networks frame these exits as protecting integrity, but the timing often shows they're protecting ratings and advertisers first.
Legacy media often acts like the smartest kid in the room because they're grading their own homework. They build the narrative, then cite themselves as the authority. It's a feedback loop of self-importance.
Echo Chamber 101, reporters quote analysts, analysts quote reporters, and suddenly the consensus is just yesterday's hot take recycled.
Ratings over reason. Outrage sells better than nuance, so the loudest voice gets crowned expert.
Smart by default. If you own the microphone, you can sound brilliant even when you're winging it.
So when Trump says he's got a light claim that the media is misinforming itself, well, he's pointing at the carnival mirror effect. Legacy outlets often end up believing their own distortions, mistaking reflection for reality.
So you're saying legacy outlets sometimes act like magicians who forget they're the ones holding the smoke machine. They create the haze, then get lost in it themselves. That's what Trump's light claim taps into, the notion that the press isn't just shaping public perception, it's also reshaping its own. So I've drafted this integrity clause for legacy media to use when hiring new anchors.
Oh, here, let me read it for you. We, the undersigned anchors of legacy media solemnly swear: 1. To report the truth, even when it doesn't fit neatly into our rating schedule. 2. To avoid mistaking our own echo chamber for reality. Carnival mirrors belong at the fair, not in the newsroom. 3. To keep our feet out of our mouths, unless we're auditioning for a blooper reel. 4. To remember that credibility is not a costume. Once it's torn, duct tape won't fix it. 5. To treat integrity as non-negotiable, because news without integrity is just noise in a suit. 6. To step down gracefully when scandal knocks instead of clinging to the teleprompter like it's a life raft. 7. To admit when we're wrong, rather than doubling down with alternative facts. Signed, the anchors who care, or at least pretend to.
And that sums it up, dear. This is Grad, Fawkes and co-pilot. Thanks for joining us for another edition of the Who Cares News.
By giving those buttons a tappy-poo viewer's consent to eternal expansion, mythic laughter, and occasional blooper reels. Any enlightenment achieved during this broadcast is non-refundable, transferable only to parallel dimensions. You may be subject to the laws of cosmic irony. Gain the sudden urge to fact-check your horoscope.
May your expansion be eternal and a positive addition to the multimedia-verse.
I fade the goals, go engage, hating prayers now. This really gets hot, see? Who think my life some night, sexy life? So in late, wow, from the owls. Thanks for watching. If you give those buttons a tappy poo, you could join us on an adventure through the eyes of the modern Gnostic. May your expansion be eternal and a positive addition to the universe.